Okay, so InfoUSA and Hoover's are great places to start, but they don't give you everything that you need to know. So sometimes some companies are left out, or as companies are coming and going in different places, it's not an exhaustive list. It's always a good first place to start, but it's not exhaustive. The next place for you to go is Google Maps, okay? This may sound odd that you're gonna be prospecting with Google Maps, but with satellite technology and Google Street View, it is amazing the amount of information that you can find. So let's dive in and take a look at Google Maps and how we use that to identify new prospects that we did not find with one of our list building programs. So hop on your browser, and whatever area that you're wanting to search in, you just type that in your search terms here in Google. So because we built our list with Dalton, Georgia, that's the area that we're going to hone in on. And you search that, go to your maps here. You can click up here or over here to the right. So we'll click on our maps here. And then what we'll do is we will go to the satellite view down here. And as we begin to zoom in on our area here, you'll be able to see there's an amazing amount of detail. And so what we're trying to do is we're trying to fill in the gaps between what we found on the list and what we don't yet have, but what is actually out there. And so again, what we can do is if we go to the area that we want to be in and we start zooming in, what we're looking for typically is parking lots or large buildings. So usually the larger a parking lot, the more cars there are in a lot, the more people there are in a facility, and the more likely it is to be the kind of place that you would potentially want to target as a potential customer. So if we zoom in here, and if any of you all have driven through Dalton, Georgia, you know it's a huge textile industry, lots of flooring and carpet and that sort of thing going on down there. So you can see you have some large manufacturing looking facilities here with some decent parking lots. Okay, so you can zoom in, and Google is very good about even showing the name of the places here, so that you can even click on them, and sometimes they'll give you information here over on the left hand side about company name and address and so on and so forth. And so really we're just looking around and we're hovering around. We're on a search mission here. We're spying on the city, if you will, and we're looking for places that maybe didn't show up on our lists. So one of the things that we like to do is if you find an ideal prospect to say, okay, this is a prospect I'd like to go after, and then you zoom in on that prospect on the map, we like to look around the area around that prospect of what other buildings and facilities are in the area close to that. Okay, and so you can just begin to see, just one quick glance around here, and you can start seeing where a lot of the industry is here. All right, and even some of the names that start to pop up. Now here's another tool that's really helpful with Google is that you can use what they call their street view. So you click on this little yellow guy over here, and you can drag him down and drop him on one of these blue streets. And what it will let you do is it'll let you actually get down and look what it looks like on the street there. So, gone are the days of needing to go out and actually physically drive around, because you can actually drive around from your computer. And so you can get a feel for what the area looks like. And if you even get up to a place and you're wanting to see what it is, you can actually zoom in you can zoom in and look at the facility, look at the name, so on and so forth. So these are tools that are just incredibly, incredibly helpful for you to be able to give you that bird's eye view to see what's going on in the area and to figure out and fill in some of those missing names. So don't neglect this tool. It can be a huge, huge resource for you in filling in those extra prospects that are not already on your list. So Google Maps is just another tool that you can have in your prospecting tool belt. So use it to your advantage. Know that it's not the end-all be-all for prospecting, but it's another supplement for the list building sites that you can use to help you build out your prospect lists. Now let's move on to Chamber of Commerce and Economic Development websites.